Hello everyone, my name is Shweta and welcome to my channel. We will see today some of the key concepts like some of the definitions related to the concept Scrum. Okay. So what do you mean by what we can see? What do you mean by the burn down chart? Okay. So burn down chart is a chart. It's showing the evaluation of remaining efforts against time. Okay. So burn down chart are an optional implementation uh, within the Scrum to make progress transparent. So what is burn up chart? Okay. So burn up chart showing the evaluation of increase in the measure against time. Burn up charts an optional implementation within the Scrum to make progress transparent. Okay. What do you mean by collective code ownership? Okay. So a software development principle popularized by the extreme programming, holding that all the contributors to a given code base are jointly responsible for the code in its entirety. Okay. So what is cross functional? Characteristic of a team holding that all the skills required to be successfully produce a releasable increment in a sprint are available within the team, where releasable refers to making the software available in the production. Okay. Then what do you mean by daily scrum? So daily scrum is time of 15 minutes of meeting with the development team, replan next day of development during the sprint updates on updates. Okay. Reflected in the sprint backlog. Okay, so we'll discuss about it. What do you mean by developer? Any member of the development team, regardless of technical, functional, or other. Okay. What do you mean by definition of done? Okay. So definition of done, it is a shared understanding of expectations that the software must live up to in order to be releasable into the production managed by the development team. So development team role within the Scrum team accountable for managing, organizing, and doing all the development of work related required to create a releasable increment of product every sprint. What do you mean by increment? Okay, a piece of working software that adds to previously created increments, where the sum of all the increments as a whole form a product. What do you mean by product backlog? Or an ordered list of the work items to be done in order to create, maintain, and sustain a product. Okay, it is managed by the product owner. Okay, so product backlog refinement, it is actively in a sprint through which product owner and the development team add granularity to the product backlog. Product owner, the role of the Scrum, accountable for maximizing the value of the product primarily by incrementally managing and expressing the business and functional expectations uh, for a product to the development team. What is the Scrum? A Scrum is a framework to support teams in a complex product development. Scrum consists of Scrum teams, associated roles, events, artifacts, and rules as defined in the Scrum guide. What do you mean by Scrum board? A physical board to visualize the information for and by the Scrum team, often used to manage the sprint backlog. Scrum boards are an optional implementation within the Scrum to make information visible. Okay, thank you so much for watching my video. Please like, share, and subscribe my channel for more videos.